What's happening, Hoods team? Happy Tuesday to you. I cannot believe that February is almost over with and March is here. This week, tomorrow night, we wrap up our Why series in our Hoods groups, and we're going to be looking at the question of why is there suffering? Why does God allow suffering? Why do bad things happen to good people? Why would a loving God allow bad things to happen to his creation, to his people? And so it should be a great time of conversation. So I look forward to hearing about the discussions that are had at each of our homes. Also, I know I've been encouraging you guys to make pies as a group over the last few weeks to participate with the adult Hoods groups that are going to be baking pies and then taking them and blessing our schools in this area in the next couple of weeks. And here's what I just want to reinforce and encourage you. I know it might be challenging for you to get your group to make pies and even to bake them. And so I just want to just challenge you in this. Maybe you're not baking them. Maybe you just kind of put the challenge out, hey, you know what, we're going to buy a couple pies, and then we're going to submit them, we're going to turn them in to the church, so that way we can be a blessing to these schools. Guys, I don't care if you bake them or you buy them. And so we just want to be able to say, hey, look at our high school students. They're even willing to take part in blessing schools in this area. And so I don't know if you saw in the foyer this past Sunday, but there were boxes out there, big white boxes in our atrium, and hopefully you guys pick them up. If not, you can still pick them up this week, or I can even make a delivery. I can deliver some of those boxes to your guys' homes. So either way, love for your group to participate in it. Please, by all means, don't feel any pressure in having to make them and bake them at your Hoods group. But we do want you to take part. So if you have to buy them, by all means, buy them. Enough of that. Also, at your Hoods group, please, please, please push our Guatemala trip that's coming up in June. And that's going to be an awesome missions trip that we offer for any high school student that wants to go. And we want to take more and more high school students each and every year. And so we want to take more than we took last year. And guys, it's an amazing trip. And I hope that maybe even some of you as leaders would love to go with us. So keep pushing our mission trip, but also keep pushing CIY Move 2019. That's going to be happening in July as well, our high school camp. Keep pushing that. Next month, we start a new series at our church called Reel to Reel. We're going to be looking at 4 different movies and connecting them to Scripture. And so this next first Wednesday, which is March 6th, there won't be any Hoods groups. We're going to all meet up at the church. So challenge your students to meet up here March 6th, Wednesday night at the church. We're going to have a movie night. And I know we originally had it scheduled to be outside. I was looking ahead at the temps the other day, and it looks like it could be colder than normal. And so we might not have it outside. We might have it inside. Either way, push your students to our movie night. It's going to be happening March 6th, Wednesday, March 6th from 6:30 to 8:30. And so with that being said, we want you at your Hoods groups to kind of take a poll. We want to hear some of your students' favorite movies. And so number 1, we want to hear what is their favorite Disney movie. Number 2, what's their favorite Marvel movie? And number 3, what's just their favorite movie? Miscellaneous, other. Doesn't have to be a Disney movie. Doesn't have to be a Marvel movie. It could be The Greatest Showman. But we want to hear what some of our students' favorite movies are. And then once we get that data back, we want to be able to maybe show one of the more popular movies for a movie night coming up March 6th. So we'll also send out a poll social media-wise, so that way students can participate with our poll, our survey as well. And speaking of our movie night, last but not least, we're going to need some help as a church with basically packing popcorn. We want to be able to hand out popcorn the first week that we do this series on a Sunday morning at our main campus. And so we need help packing popcorn, and we want to really task our high school students to help us with that. I've attached a kind of a pamphlet or a flyer information to this email that talks about how our high school students can help with popcorn prep for this new series. March 2nd, it's just Saturday, we're going to open up the church from 5 to 9. We want high school students, if they can help to text back to the number that's on that flyer, and we want you as high school students to show up and help pack popcorn. We're going to provide pizza for you. Also, we're going to have some games inside the church that are going to be going on. Some large group games. I know some of us always look forward to that, even as high school students, to do these large group games within the church that we haven't done since we were in middle school. I know some of you guys have been asking for that, or some of our students have been asking for that. So, but anyways, we need help packing popcorn March 2nd. So please push your students, challenge your students, read the flyer that's attached to this email, and tell them to respond by texting to that number that's on the flyer. We want as many helpers as we can up here at the church on March 2nd. Sorry, one more thing I was just thinking about. Spring breaks are coming up in March. And so here's another thing. Here's a kind of a survey, a poll I want to hear from you as leaders. With Duval's spring break happening March 11th through the 15th, and St. John's happening the 18th through the 22nd, I just want to just take a quick survey, quick poll. Please respond on GroupMe or via email. I want to hear, should we shut down Hoods over our spring breaks, even though our two different counties have two different spring break weeks? Or should we just keep them going? We may have students that just want to show up because they have nothing else to do. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are on whether we should take a break or should we not take a break for spring break weeks. I'd love to hear back from you on that. Guys, this video is getting way too long. I'll leave you guys alone, but I just wanted to share some of those things with you guys, and I look forward to hearing about your conversation that's going to be happening at your Hoods group tomorrow night, and I look forward to seeing you guys at our first Wednesday, March 6th. Be blessed.